shit for the cargo too. It will hold it. See, I've got like, if I was doing that, I would just literally run my Prowler, right? Really? Like more stealth too. Be harder for people to pick up. Yeah, but
La 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 la.
it's a shit bucket.
Are we live?
Shit bucket.
Oh, where's that? Oh, that's.
No, but
Hold
I
up.
wasn't born at
Gib.
midnight.
Gib. How do I.
I am an old man. That is a fact.
Gib. I want.
Yeah, I did the route pretty well. I think.
Motherfucker!
Like, I think so.
Come back here. How do I drag you? There's no fucking place to. Bruh. There. Fuck me. Okay. I just wanted to make sure everything was fucking sounding okay and working fine, but goddamn,
I can smell you.
take that. Okay.
No, I
Uh,
wasn't born at midnight, so I wasn't. Okay, I'm getting
right now
outnumbered
we're on Rick.
actually.
I got Rick with 2Ks. Home. Took him over to Jita.
Dude, this is
Jita.
stressful.
Uh,
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa!
X is not online. Wabam. And I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm 49. That's right.
I don't remember what blueprints I wanted.
What am I milking? Is that it there now, right? No, is it? It might be. I am old, bro. You're just older. Is this not
Mm,
where it is? It is. There we go. Aw, fuck, man. Oh, I got
it's
two
fine.
cars. That's cool. Okay.
Okay,
Which one's the
so his skills are fine. We're gonna leave him for a second. Um, on the other screen, we're with Iwashige. Uh, the new tune that we just started.
Opportunities can help you discover.
We've uploaded the key information. Our agent will rendezvous with you at the mining site. Keep your eyes open and watch.
Miss Calatrix is right. Time is of the essence. I suspect something nefarious might be occurring at the air mining site. Undock from the station so we can begin our journey there.
We're just gonna kind of go through this a little bit because I keep putting it off, even though he's training skills. I have MCT running for all 3 characters on this account, which, to be honest with you, is like it just feels like a waste. Like, I guess I am saving. Okay, we're in a cutscene now. That was fucking weird. Hello, Rage.
Your info panel has been updated with the mining site's coordinates. Let us make haste and walk to the site immediately.
armor? It's not that like. Honestly, dude. Between this armor and let's say like the Coruscant, nothing, man. In a fight, in a game scenario, like nothing. It doesn't really matter. Just more of like just for the trip, you know. She's not 26, man.
Warp drive active. The scale of Air's mining operation is rather impressive for such a young corporation. They must be remarkably well funded. It is little wonder that Miss Calatrix would suspect espionage. Further speculation will have to wait. We're being hailed by that orca.
You must be the fresh meat Vesper told me to expect. Elias Pelton's a name, mining's a game. But you're not just here to mine, are you?
We're here to assist in any way we can with locating the source of the unusual signal you've intercepted.
Unusual's one way of putting it. Pain in my ass is another. The signal's bouncing around these asteroids.
We are outfitted with a mining laser upgrade.
Good old Vesper, always 10 steps ahead. Now, best way to blend in is by getting your hands dirty with the crew. Some miners fly solo, but a project this big isn't exactly a one-man show. Sometimes the only way to get shit done is with a fleet. I bet this is the first time you mined with a crew. No offense or anything, you've just got that
If your competence matches your confidence, we are...
Please, call me Elias. Mr. Pelton makes me feel like an old man. My old man, specifically. Miserable son of a bitch. Just about spat in my face when I left his crusty old Caldari corp to make my own way.
Sincerest apologies, Elias. Our first name basis shall commence immediately.
Good. I like to keep things informal here. Keeps morale up. This crew's full of people like me, following the siren song of sweet, sweet independence. Doesn't hurt that the money's good, too.
Captain, we're now within range of the asteroid. We should stop here. Now is the time to...
There's something spectacular about a fresh asteroid, isn't there? Play your cards right and that giant hunk of rock becomes a giant pile of riches. It might not look like much, but that's not just a pile of ore.
The asteroid is depleted.
Harvesting resources is one of the best ways to earn money in New Eden. And if you're gonna make it as a capsuleer, the one thing you gotta know is that money is king. Hell, with enough ISK, you'll be able to buy yourself a sweet ride like that venture over there. That's one down. And now, follow me, Captain, and stick close. This asteroid... just like that last asteroid. Once you've got your target in your sights, it's showtime. Looks like you're a natural at this. Keep it up, and Vesper will be offering you my job soon.
Elias, are there any words of wisdom you find particularly valuable for new miners?
Oh man, where to start? First off, you gotta know the difference between raw ore and refined minerals. What we're doing right now is mining ore in its raw state. For someone just learning the ropes, selling that ore is the quickest way to make ISK. But you can also reprocess ore into minerals. Take tritanium, for example. You can't find that stuff in the wild. You've got to get your hands on some raw ore, like feldspar, and then refine it into tritanium. You can sell those minerals or use them to build your own ships or equipment. You can find refineries at most stations. Experienced miners get way more efficient yields from their ore, so that's something you can work towards.
The asteroid is depleted. Another asteroid successfully depleted.
We better close in on that rock, then.
The signal is exceptionally strong in this location. Let's stop the ship here.
Just like that. We can whittle away at this asteroid without damaging whatever's broadcasting that signal.
The asteroid is depleted.
Holy shit. I think we just found what we're looking for.
The signal source appears to be that wreck. The fact that the wreck...
Well, we're not going to get any solid answers all the way over here.
The signal is strongest in the vicinity of the Dramiel's cargo hold.
I do love the feeling of striking.
It appears to be a black box, a device designed to survive the destruction of the vessel carrying it. Such boxes can be used to record vital flight data, but also to store valuable items.
That's nice and all, but can you open it?
Negative, Elias. Captain, the box is protected by multiple layers of encryption. While it's theoretically possible to hack into such a container, you will need significantly more training in that skill.
Don't think it's safe to crack it open here anyway. Where there's smoke, There's fire. One scout ship might mean they got friends lurking nearby. If we could trace that signal, so could someone else. Better get the box and whatever's in it back to Vesper. She'll know what to do.
Elias is correct, Captain. The box may contain the answers we need to discover why those unidentified ships attacked the cloning facility, and why one was spying on this mining site.
I do what I can. If someone went to the trouble of protecting whatever's in that box, it must...
Thank you, Elias. Your guidance has been... Let's dock at the station. I'm certain Vesper is more than eager to see what we've found. Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Welcome back, Captain. Elias tells me you've brought a gift.
Indeed we have, Miss Calatrix. And this gift comes wrapped in several layers of
I'll pass that box along to our expert hackers. If they can't crack it open, no one can. Thank you for finding. Elias also informs me that you're...
In order to sell the ore, you must first transfer it. Select the ore to see what you can do with it. Nearly in this...
That's a nice haul you've got there. I've transferred the ISK to your wallet. I think you'll find I've been more...
In your wallet, you can view the total balance of ISK in your possession.
Have you run this route a lot, Bix?
Your recent market transaction. The highlighted entry shows how much money you received from Air. The wallet offers a... Whenever an item is sold in New Eden, a tax is applied to that sale. The market entry displays your most recent transaction. Once you've finished gazing at your newfound riches, close your...
As good as they are, it'll take... The opportunities available to you have been organized into 4 career paths.
The major factions that rule New Eden have established career agents. Follow this link to the agency window, where you can locate, no matter what path you close the ACP in order to proceed.
And Captain, thank you. Your help has been invaluable. Our investigation is still in the early stages, but I have 2 theories. The attack may have been motivated by simple greed. Air has no shortage of competitors. Some would kill to acquire our groundbreaking technology. Literally. A more worrying possibility is that someone is trying to stop us from pursuing our research. While Air takes...
Much appreciated, Miss Calatrix. I await any and all... Captain, when you're ready, we can undock and begin the next phase of our journey. I do wonder how you'll die next. I suppose that is what ancient philosophers called morbid curiosity. Now that no one is actively trying to kill us, I will teach you how to navigate it. Stargates are also called jump gates because of the way ships seem to jump between distant locations. We are passing through Exordium, a max security space reserved for the development of new capsuleers. Security protocols in this region prevent capsuleers from attacking one another, and available opportunities are calibrated for new pilots.
Damn, That's actually kind of nice that they did that. Used to just kick us to the fire.
Warp drive active. As Exordium is dedicated to the orientation of new capsuleers, a variety of jobs are available to help you acclimate to life in New Eden. Once you feel sufficiently prepared, you can leave this space in search of
Where did
more
all this shit
exciting
come from?
and lucrative opportunities.
I don't know, but I'm happy about it. I don't really remember. No, I was thinking about some kind of fucking components. Oh, I've got more. Cormorant. Or not the Cormorant, the Corax blueprint. I was actually just thinking, like, how the fuck am I gonna get those blueprints? Because they're still stuck in a job on GEC, and I would have to be in system to deliver. I have no idea.
Warp drive active.
I'll just keep thinking on it.
Exordium is governed by the Concord Assembly, a neutral organization in charge of policing high-security systems. They manage the central constellations in collaboration with Air, while the four great empires of New Eden represent themselves in adjacent embassy constellations. Warp drive active. You are now in the Crucible, an embassy constellation for the Kaldari state. The Kaldari state is a stoic nation, governed by powerful megacorporations. They have been locked in war with the Galente since their secession from the Federation. But protocols are in place to keep the greater conflict out of Exordium. We've reached our destination. Time to initiate the docking sequence, Captain. Warp drive active. The Caldari state may be small, but it is also at the forefront of the industry and innovation. This is despite an early industrial society, when they were discovered by the Galente. According to archaeologists, humans first arrived through the Eve Gate over 15,000 years ago. When the gate collapsed, so did their civilization. Request accepted.
Merker again dodges a tornado. Bix as well. Tornado chasing. Chasing Bix. Oh, Bix gets away. Zach in it. Merker in it. Oh, where's Bix? Bix just get launched? Where the fuck is Bix? Oh, Bix got launched. Merker now. Making up a lot of ground.
I was stuck the entire time the door was phasing through me.
Merker and Bix sent flying.
That guy went down like a fucking sack of potatoes. Holy shit.
Blood can't get away from the tornadoes. Merker, Bix still in first. Second. Oh, there's a tornado right there. No, it's not going to catch him. Bix looks like he's going to hold on. GG's.
Oh boy.
Now don't be shy. Begin a conversation with an agent. I'm sure they will love you. And if they don't, they will simply have to tolerate you.
Shrimp dinner. Check this out.
Your choice of career agent will not limit you in any way. You can choose to work with multiple agents, but let's focus on just one for now. To begin the next phase, using skill plans to guide your progression will make your life easier and prove rewarding. As you explore different career opportunities, you will find skill plans tailored to match your evolving goals.
Oops. Wrong thing. God damn it. I know better. Where's my fit?
Exclamation point frenzy.
What the fuck? No, really, where's my fucking fitting? Get the
Career
fuck out of
agents
my...
will sometimes reward-
Shut the fuck up, Aurora. God damn. Can I... Pin. Hola, Dana. How are you?
30 seconds, guys. Exclamation point frenzy.
Man, the sun is out over there. It's trying to set. It's trying to set right now. And it's about to be very much in my eyes, and I'm very much not happy about it, to be honest. Very bright, yes. About to try streaming TFT. Let's go. I will pull you up and give you the good lurks. Good luck, I go lurk. I appreciate your dinner. Thank you. Good luck with the stream. Good luck with the games. Knock it off! Fucking cunts. Just doing a quick setup. Word. I'll be waiting. I'll watch for it. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell on the mic. I forgot to mute it.
saw him like they crash landed onto the beach, and he like
Yeah.
jumped out, like landed
Yeah.
face first, and died. Like he didn't get back up.
I shot him in the head when he hit the ground.
Okay, maybe I just didn't see that part, but it looked really
I
clean.
mean, I didn't get an X though, so I don't know. He might have been dead before I shot him.
This fucking thing is just not turning. Oof. Almost got wasted there.
Oh my goodness, Dana, I don't even follow you. That's fucked up.
Baby boy is awake. I don't know why he's awake. Nice. Like a glove. 40 on the pink still.
Bundle and save on home and auto. American Family Insurance.
Xfinity's in the mobile game, and with 22 million hotspots, it's basically your home Wi-Fi, but not at home.
What fucking location?
Switch to Xfinity Mobile and cut.
Warp drive active.
There's only one hack in that mission.
Oh, boy.
Here to learn.
Bonus
I'm
money.
Kelsey. I am not a.
Double the reward. I'll take it.
I am not a for fun with friends type of gamer.
From 150 to 350. You're sitting over there with fucking 2.5 mil.
Here's your half.
Wow, so much. Thank you.
Definitely.
Ugh. Holy shit, my wrist just popped both directions. Oh man.
Warp drive active.
Oh boy. So what's everybody up to? What's going on? The 4 days.
Docking permission requested.
Watching the World Cup? Hell yeah. BKB.
Docking request accepted.
I thought I did, but I started to get tired. Yeah, it was just pretty killer in those containers at 90 degrees. But it should be better tomorrow.
Oh.
Check my shit real quick to see
Wait, did I already get the venture? No. Okay.
what it's doing.
Those are rewards. I see. Obtain 100 titanium. What does Feldspar have in it? Titanium. Hey, check this out, fuck ass. I mined extra. Cha-ching. Thank you for the lurks, BKB. I appreciate you, brother.
Sounds like a motorcycle. Yeah, upgraded my car a little bit. Can't really do a whole lot because I'm like too low rank, but I was able to max out its acceleration.
This, using skill plans to guide your progression, will make
This.
your life easier and prove rewarding. As you explore different career opportunities, you will find skill plans tailored to match your evolving goals. Career agents will sometimes reward capsuleers with new ship. We're almost ready to embark on our new adventure. Now is the perfect time to close any windows you no longer need on your display. Missions you have accepted or been offered are added to your Opportunities interface. Oh, here you can view the mission briefing, objectives, and rewards. When you are ready,
I'm gonna go grab a beer real quick. Ouch. Silly dog. Yes. Use a silly dog. Ah.
I must say, Captain, you've handled yourself remarkably well. If you find yourself confused, here you can learn more about being a New Eden. Though there are thousands of copies of Aura in New Eden, I am glad to be your aura. Have I said too much? My sentimentality protocols may need adjusting. Now it's time for you to venture out into the stars. Go forth and show New Eden what you are truly made of. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Oh, there. Are we back? There we go. Alright. Sorry there. I am realizing just how gross my headset actually is. It's kind of dirty. So, that's why I was fucking with it. And then, I couldn't get the foam pad back on. But I figured it out, so we're all good there. Hopefully I didn't fuck it up. I mean, it should be designed to, like, come off, I guess, right? But... Okay. Let's switch over. Uh, well, both Ricks are actually in Jeddah right now. That's ironic. What, Lubus? You gonna go out? He's bugging. Ooh, sunset's so pretty. Don't point that thing at me. Yeah, that was pretty good timing to see the sunset. Oh lord, he's shrimping.
Yeah, so lucky on that breach. I should not have hit that. And the model stopped working.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Time to go sell off our shit. Doo-da, doo-da. I hope I can sell all of it. Oh, doo-da-dee. And then I'm gonna spend all of the iskies.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Docking request accepted.
too laggy. There's too much delay. Yikes. I was wondering what happened. That's brutal, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I don't have a fix for that. You motherfucker. Unfortunate. Oh no. Probably overheating stuff too. I can't check on that stuff, but I could probably remote in and fucking, clean up all the junk files and whatnot for you. Either that or I can tell you 2 programs that are safe to use, what we do with them, because they're annoying programs. We install, use them for what they're for, and uninstall that bitch. Get rid of it. How does one do that? I will show you. Let me pull up their websites. So the first one is CCleaner. CCleaner's job, it searches through your files and it locates all of the junk and temporary files that are bogging your computer down and slowing down your hard drive or SSD, all the same. Super useful. I also recommend going into the custom tools and using the registry tool to clean up the registry. Totally free, of course. And then the other one is Malwarebytes. Malwarebytes' job is to check for malware, obviously. It's a really good free scanner to just kind of check for viruses and malware and what they call pups. Pups are potentially unwanted programs. It'll check for just about everything. I think I tried Malwarebytes. You suggested that to me a while ago. Yes, I've used Malwarebytes for years before starting working at this company, and then I started working there, and it just solidified my belief in it, to be honest with you. So, but CCleaner is semi new to me. I adore it. In fact, I probably have the old install file from the old version of CCleaner, which is 10 times better in my opinion than the new one. I really don't like the new interface, but it works all the same. So that's all that truly matters. It's just they lessened the complication level. I really enjoyed the techie, like semi-complicated interface of what it was. checking the airways of this shit right now. Hell yeah. Good night, BKB. You have an amazing night. Sleep well. It is indeed overheating. I believe that. Can't be junk stuff because I just reformatted this one a month ago or 2 ago. I mean, there's probably still a little bit. I see a bunch of lint or something. How the fuck do I open this? With a screwdriver. And a spudger. Do I eat the loss on this and sell instantly for 40,000 less per? Or do I fucking...
Perfection!
I did not mean to do that. I apologize. I forget that my soundboard thing is tied to my numpad sometimes. Or do I post it for what it's actually going for? And get the extra few 100,000 out of it. I think that's a significant enough jump. Let's see, 6,9, 8,8,9. Wait, why did it... That is not what I typed. Fuck you, game. Whatever. I'm not stressing it. It can fucking sit there. Whatever. Sell that. Alright. I need this. And not that. Assault Cruiser, Ishtar. I want to say that was the build. I want to say it was Angel Ratting. What did I change? Why do I have it saved twice? Oh, you know what? They might have sent it to me and I saved it, but I'll try vacuuming this shit. If you have compressed air at all, you can try to blow it out like that. What I like to do is blow down on top of the fan, because it's usually sucking in. So you blow into the fan and get it going really fast and try to like blow out where it's trying to go. And it'll usually dislodge at least some of the lint. But I do recommend pulling the back panel off, and just kind of blowing it out from there. Of course, make sure you turn the computer off first, but yeah. Oh, you know what? It's better. It's just been at sleep mode when I don't use it. You should definitely try turning it off then. When was the last time you turned it off? In months? Oh my god, I just saw that message. You, girl. Fun fact about Windows. It's fucking retarded. I'm fairly certain Apple OS, Mac OS, whatever the fuck, is the same way, okay? To my knowledge, I could be wrong about Mac, but to my knowledge, Linux is the only operating system that doesn't progressively steal more and more of your computer's resources for no fucking reason at all. The longer your Windows computer is online, the less RAM you have to use when you actually need it. Turn your computer off. How does one reverse it? Just turn it off. Let everything reset. I tell everybody, if you want to turn your computer on and leave it on for the day, that's fine. If you don't want to think about it and you want to leave it on all damn week, depending what you do on it, probably okay. Any longer than that, you're risking data loss, you're risking fucking all kinds of shit. Like, it's been 2 months. Oh, your poor computer. The pewter is tired. It sounds like it's very tired. Very, very tired. We need to get you a desktop. That's what we need to do. I need recommended parts. Give me a budget in US dollars. And I will send you a parts list. I will work on that over the next couple of days. And I'll DM it to you. I end up having spare time at work or just fucking making my own damn time to fucking do research and question my own things. Today I was fucking researching the Warhammer 40k lore around the Mechanicus Adeptus, which is the machine cult. So that was interesting. In your opinion, what's a good price? Follow-up question. Have you any idea how the prices in your area have been affected due to the recent rise of AI bullshittery? Because here in the States, it's fucking trash. Like, we were looking at hard drives for work. Now, mind you, we don't mark things up that much. Like, it's a 20% or 20%, 30% bump if it's over $30. So, like, it's not that much, but the hard drives, after we bump everything up, were gonna be like $600 a piece. Fucking hard drives, of all things. These data centers are getting out of hand. Yeah, I think it's the same here according to Google. Fuck. Okay. So prior to all of this, I could have built you a gaming PC for like $600-700. You would have been fucking rocking and rolling. But over the last couple of years, we have seen games come out in shittier states, so they run worse. So we need better equipment to make the worse suck less. We've seen a rise of AI bullshit, which I'm fairly certain is just a fucking scheme for Amazon to be able to rent gaming computers to us because Jeff Bezos is a greedy cuck. Don't ban my account. Mr. Bezos, I need my toothpaste. Thank you. Google said DDR5 it is 35k PHP to 571 USD. It's a dual one, I think. So 2 sticks. Is it 16 gigabyte? Yeah. So yeah, that's about the same then. 2.5 years ago or whatever, when I built this computer, I bought my 2 sticks of 16 or 2 sticks, 32 gigabytes total for 200. That same package is now $600. Yeah. So if I want to upgrade my RAM, $600 which would have been an upgrade for my graphics card. Now I'm looking at $1,000 to upgrade my graphics card? Kind of expected. But $600 for fucking RAM is absolutely insane. The world we live in is fucking retarded right now. Like, I'm surprised we haven't seen more fucking need to download more RAM. That part. Go download more RAM. For legal reasons, please don't download more RAM. It's a virus. Yes, it did. Well, with prices being the way they are, we will have to price hunt, and I will have to be a bit more careful with my selection, I think. Man, if I met you 2 years ago, 2 years earlier, it would have been so much better. It would have been, actually. Around the time that I built my computer was like the time that everything was kind of like starting to increase. And then I just waited for Black Friday and bought fucking everything on sale. I spent $2,400, which very quickly like felt like I didn't really get much. Like for a minute, it was awesome, like everything was running great, and then I got back into Star Citizen, and it was like, oh, I need a better graphics card. I need more RAM. But anyway, I mean, you could be into a really decent computer for probably about 1,500. Dedicated RAM. If that's too much, I feel like I could probably squeeze it in for around like 900. I think one of the builds that I did for one of my clients, which was like he's not necessarily gaming, but he needs the graphics card for his CAD software. So he was like, I need it for this, but like don't give me the minimum. So I was like, okay. So I looked up the minimum requirements and everything, and then had to compare like, okay, this is the minimum, it's this much. If we go for like a 50% increase on that, it's this much. And I just gave him like a breakdown of all the benchmark stats and everything. And yeah. I'll have to do a check if those parts I can get here. Yes, that's the other thing. I know that there's certain restrictions in certain locations for acquiring certain technologies. So we'll kind of have to double check and work together. Like if something isn't available, or if there's multiple, just make a list and send it back to me and be like, hey, I can't get these. And then I can work from there. Like, okay, you can't get the graphics card. Okay. So I specifically need to look for graphics cards that can be sent to the Philippines. And fucking that way I'm not digging through looking for every part specifically that it can be sent to the Philippines, because I don't necessarily know how to check for that. I'll have to play with it a little bit. This will be fun. Question for you before I even get started, really. Do you want it's better if I pull up a diagram. Let me see if I can find a diagram, because I know you're not really gonna know the names if I say it. Okay. This is a good example. This, oh. Where'd the picture go? Give me the picture. There's the picture. So these are the different case sizes, right? Like obviously we're gonna ignore the mini ITX. That's the size of a graphics card, all right? These are PC case sizes. So you have the small form factor, which is the mini ITX boards, You have the mini towers, which are micro ATX or mini ATX. I think it's micro ATX and mini ITX. They're all back compatible as well, so not necessarily a worry there. But if you specifically want a smaller case, then I need to specifically look for a smaller board. If you're just like, fuck it, give me a big ass case, I would have recommended the one that I have, but my fucking power button broke. So every day when I turn my computer on, I gotta like fucking play with the button until it turns on. So now I gotta get a new fucking case. I'm upset about that. But we can also go with a bigger board. Bigger boards have more features. So like the normal tower, I would say, is probably the MATX ITX tower, the mini towers. Like as far as office computers go, I would say they're like most of them now are probably about this or the mini ITX. As for a standard gaming PC, I usually see the mid towers. Is the middle one good? The mini towers or the mid towers? The mid towers are good. They leave you a lot of room to play with graphics card sizes and shit. A lot of the streamers and everything like that kind of go for the full tower, just so they can fit the bigger graphics cards and the fucking bigger the water coolers. Fucking Christ. I don't run a water cooler. I am fully air cooled, and I like it that way. Water makes me nervous. I actually had a computer recently come in where his AIO completely destroyed his computer. His CPU and his RAM were still good. He had to replace the rest. Graphics card, motherboard, power supply. It was rough. I think the second biggest one is okay, the full towers. The super ultra towers, I actually have one. I have one. Right, you. It's a little big. I definitely don't recommend this, to be honest with you. But the full towers, they're easily stored, and they'll allow for enough space to make something happen. Holy, that's massive. And it's also like fucking 60 fucking pounds. I have no idea why it's that fucking heavy. I haven't really investigated it a whole lot. Damn, I didn't realize this was going to be a fucking IT tech talk, TED talk tonight. I'm enjoying this. Hardware's my thing. Hardware's my thing. I like hardware. So, I say we'll stick with the full or mid tower, and we'll kind of that's the one thing that it's like I'll just send you a website or set you loose, just pick a case, like whatever looks cool. And then I'll work around that. Like if it's going to be a motherfucker to build in, I don't want you to necessarily have to deal with those problems on your first build. And that's the other thing. Like if you don't want to build this thing, I would probably recommend Zydax. They're a little spendy, but they have a custom build option. And I can kind of play with that, and we can, get you one, around the $1,500 mark. I'll start with one of the cheaper options or something. And then it's pre-built. It has a fucking lifetime warranty. If anything fucking goes wrong with it, you send it back. I mean, that's totally an option. We can work with that too. As long as they send to the Philippines, I don't know how to check. Let's see. What does that button do? Okay. Oh. You can even finance through a firm. Why am I giving these people free advertising? Zydax, sponsor me. Bucks. Sorry, I got a little aggressive there. This is kind of cool. They've got like pre-built, ready to ship. They just built a few in a couple different configurations, and they just fucking have them ready to go, so you can just click and have it sent. $91 with a firm, $91 a month. That's not bad at all. It's a RX 9070 XT, Radeon's fucking flagship card right now, and an i9 14900 KF with the Onami White. If you want a beast of a computer, this motherfucker is your Jabe. This is the one. Either this one or this one, because this one's got my processor, the Ryzen 7 9800X3D. Oh my lord. Mwah. The only thing better is the Ryzen 9 9800X3D. Can you send me the site? I'll check on it later. Yeah, absolutely. I got you. Where'd our DMs go? Oh, there they are. It's not that I talk to a lot of people or anything, but your name blended in with the 3 other names around it. Case has to be black. Yeah, that's fair. And of course, we can probably find one. I'm sorry. It has a what? Hold on. A U9 285K? Oh, okay. I was thinking of a different piece. It's the Intel Ultra 9 285K, which is like their fucking top chip right now, I think, for like workhorses. Don't want white case. It gets too dirty too fast. I got a black case just for that reason. Anyways. Oh, goddamn, almost 6K? Yeah. To put my spending habits into perspective, I was fully committed to spending. Computers are expensive, but they're like, that's like a fucking top of the line computer. That's like the best parts that you can put into it, almost. So to be fair, like, they don't have to be expensive, but they're still pretty spendy. I mean, I spent more than my first car on my computer. I spent more than my first 3 cars individually, of course. I spent more than my first 3 cars on my computer. I got my RX-7 for $2,000. I got my Miata for $1,600, and I got my Jeep for $1,600. Mind you, 95 Cherokee with 62,000 miles on it. I could have turned around and sold it next day for $5,000 like that and made a profit. Instead, it is sitting outside my window right now. Ain't no way I'm giving that thing up. I love that thing to death, even if the AC doesn't work. I gotta respond. Gotta figure out how to open the laptop. Get you a screwdriver set. Little tiny screwdriver. And like a little plastic utensil that you can use to like pry on stuff. A sponger. Or I don't know, if you have like plastic tweezers or something like that. You don't want to get anything metal too close to the board, is all. You might, yeah. Sometimes you can get it with your fingernails. But some of them, especially like gaming laptops, are especially tricky. The clips are like extra strong, so yeah. Until you can get the battery unplugged, metal objects are a no-go. Please be careful. You do not want to fry your laptop. I was trying to see if I had anything that would work, like readily available as like an example. But to be honest, I don't fucking have anything. If you're very careful and don't push it in very far, you can use a screwdriver to like get just inside to separate the 2 pieces and slide it along the seam. You just don't want to stick it in too far because you don't want to chip the motherboard or anything. I have a Pringle can top. If you can get the edge of it under a corner, you can definitely get some leverage on that and fucking pry it open. Just don't force it. Some of them you'll kind of have to pull a little bit, like some of the clips, I'm sure, if it hasn't been opened. But don't force it. I had a recycle today that I couldn't figure out how to get open, and I literally just snapped the back panel off, broke every fucking clip, snapped the fucking panel in half, just so I could get to the hard drive because I had to smash it. It was a recycle. Client paid for it, so. Okay. Do I have enough for an MTU? Before we fly back, I need to not only feed the dog, but let the dog back inside. Ow! I'm sorry, Wakaru. I forgot you were outside. We got to talking. Some food? Oh, baby boy.
Warp drive active. 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 Docking request accepted.
Get someone to clean it for me. That's fair. At work, we've got this thing that we call the black hole. And it's just this big fucking box with a giant vacuum in it and a compressor on top, an air compressor.
Warp drive active.
So, I heard one thing creak and I said, nope, screwing everything back. Oh yeah, they sound terrible to take apart. They sound like they're breaking, but they're not. That's the hard part, is knowing what sound is a break and what sound is just... My hearing's fucked up as it is, so...
Warp drive active.
Nothing snapped off, fortunately. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I would see if you can find somebody that kind of maybe knows what they're doing to see if they can get that off without breaking anything.
Warp drive active.
That part. That's fair. I wasn't sure if you guys just had computer shops or not. I am very unaware of the situation over there, to be honest with you. I'd love to visit
Drive
someday.
active.
We have, I just don't trust them that much. That's pretty valid. I mean, they could just, like, steal all your shit out of it, so... Thanks for reminding me that I am the best travel partner for a tech nerd. Or for somebody who likes their tech but doesn't fucking understand it, rather. You know, I still really want to get a fucking drone and get into drones and shit. But I haven't really even played the fucking simulator. There's one called Easy PC, I think it's the most known one.
Warp drive active.
Interesting.
Warp drive active.
Another one called PC Express, I see them often. There you go. I mean, if there's like multiple of them, I feel like that would be safer, right? Like if it's a chain. I'm not gonna lie, just looking at the links that you sent me already and reading the little brief bio that they have, the like fucking advertisement thing. Already PC Express is fucking way more trustable. Like, holy shit, that is a way more professional fucking advertisement. Let me pop this site open. Let's take a look. What's going on over there in the Philippines? Hey, yo. This is a nice website. Got some ads, of course. Some deals. The Hydra. That's cool. They actually have like their own builds. See, this is a fucking PC store. This is the shit right here. Let's not jump the gun though. Let's check out Easy PC. All right, right out the gate, reminds me a lot of Newegg. Already. Of course, Newegg's changed, but fuck it. Just go. It reminds me a lot of old Newegg. It's still kind of similar with the fucking little panel things they got going on here. They've got this in the builder section of fucking Newegg and blah blah blah. It's fucking it's funny. So this feels more like I saw 7300 and I was like, God damn. And then I realized that it wasn't in US. Um, these kind of seem like fake reviews, I'm not gonna lie. Except this one, the typo makes it believable. This one feels more like a real retail store, not somewhere that you would go and expect them to know how to fix it. Kind of like in the US we have Best Buy. You don't go to the Geek Squad if you need something fixed. They don't know fucking diddly squat. We call them the Scam Squad. Find you, if you're in the United States, find you a small fucking family-owned business and take your computer there. I promise it'll be a better experience. PC Express is the good one. PC Express seems to me more like a shop you would walk into, and this is them displaying their stock. Not only that, but them having fucking builds and stuff. Like, look at this picture of the store. That's a place I would walk into and start buying shit. That is a very professional looking store. Of course, that's the Taiwan store, but that's probably the route that I would go. It definitely seems like Easy PC is a little more of a smaller. I don't necessarily want to say smaller, them having such an extravagant website, but it almost seems like they kind of maybe just don't necessarily care about the flair, at least. But I mean, do they have a store? Can I see the store? Yeah, okay. Here's the one in Manila. That is a closet. That's fair. I mean, well, now that you sent me the sites, I can see. Let's see here. Do they have a building service? I don't see a building service. What about Easy PC? Do they have? One point to Easy PC. How about I just build it on here? I mean, maybe I'm just blind, but honestly, I'm not seeing it on PC Express's site. A build feature. I'm a little upset about that, to be honest. I thought that was just like industry standard these days. I mean, other than that, the store looks great. Like I said, I mean, I know this is the Taiwan fucking store or whatever, but like I would walk in there and just spend my entire fucking paycheck. Yeah. I don't. That's a little upsetting. Oh well. I guess they do other shit too. Pretty badass. Pretty badass. I like it. Ow. This whole stream really just turned into talking about PCs, didn't it? The Dildinator. Oh, that's... That's this one. Phallic ass ship. It's flared for your pleasure. Butt plug of doom and despair. Then you got the biggest of all foreheads. Anal bead edition. Then you have the forbidden turd. And then not so forbidden turd. This this literally just looks like a piece of shit. Who wants that? It doesn't look cool. It looks sad and wimpy and skinny. It's colored like shit. Yeah, it's literally fucking rusted to fuck. Some of the factions have like different variants of the Titans now too, which I find interesting. They're substantially more expensive. Like, and by substantially, I mean a difference of probably 40 to 60 billion with a B. The butt plug of impending doom. Yeah. These faction titans are ridiculous. And actually, that's probably a lie. I saw a dreadnought. What one was I looking at? That Angel. I was looking at this. One of these fitted is 50 billion. I want it so fucking bad. But then I found out how much it was, and I gotta be honest, I would never fly it. Unless I just have 50 billion chilling somewhere to replace it, I would never fly it. The dream mask, that part. This thing looks so fucking sick, I love it. And then there's this fucking thing. I don't even want to know how much this thing costs, knowing that the fucking little brother is 50 bill. This thing is substantially larger, substantially more scary, and substantially more sexy. I love it. I love every ounce of this ship. Poisson. I love it. It's so fucking angry. It's just it's gonna get you. It's just a battleship. I was thinking about getting this though. The Crabinator. The trifecta. Yes. This thing uses ultra-tidal entropic disintegrators. The entropic disintegrators start out at a relatively low DPS and they build up over time. I watched a video of a guy in one of these attack a station so that he could demonstrate how much the DPS ramps up. Now on the station, right? On the station, it has a cap on how much DPS it can take. Okay, that's for balancing reasons amongst the PvPers. It makes sense. He started around a measly like 1300 DPS or something like that. Like, no big deal. That's I've seen people get fuck the cap, I want chaos. I've seen people get like cruisers and even a couple of faction destroyers, I think, or some shit, up to fucking 1000 DPS. Not a crazy big deal, right? But it starts ramping up. Well, then it's like rapidly approaching 8,000 DPS, and then 12,000, and then 20,000, and then 30,000. This man's had his Zernitra ramped up over 40,000 DPS. Rather rapidly, too. That sounds lit, right? Now, of course, there's requirements to that. It ramps up per target, and every time you lose lock, it resets. So if you kill whatever, it starts over on the next target. So it's not very good for multiple targets. However, no, I guess not. There's not really a dread that is. I guess like maybe the gun ones would be more suited. This thing's like a solo station killer. You take this and a fleet of fucking smaller ships to defend it. And that's it. You just say, hey, I got the Zern. I need covering fleet. And you just have everybody focus on frigates, destroyers, cruisers, and battleships to fucking defend the Dreadnought. Because the Dreadnought, all he has to do is look at the fucking station. It's basically a suicide bomber if there's no spaceships or support ships, yes. Anything above like a battleship, if you're solo, like you're fucked. Evil stare. So even freighters, I've seen people escorting freighters in high security space where it's supposedly safe. You're never safe in Eve. Where it's supposedly safe. I've seen people escorting these and scouting and looking, which is insane. Safety is an illusion. Safety is but an illusion manufactured by soft men. That's how religion started, folks. But yeah, it's interesting. So, like, you gotta be very careful flying any freighter with a large amount of well, any hauler, really, because if you take one of these bad boys out, good old pencil dick Iteron Mark V, and you have that motherfucker loaded up, you got a whole bunch of shit in there, and you're hauling it to Jita. It's just a space train, that part. You got this thing loaded up. You think you're safe. You're in high security space, folks. One shot from a tornado that only cost that guy $250K or 250 mil, right? He just took everything you had for the low price of 200 mil. Because, yes, he's gonna die, but you just dropped fucking who knows how much money. Killed you for bus fare, basically. Well, not really. I have seen people in Iterons literally hauling hundreds of millions of ISK. Billions, even. You're not... It's... No. Please don't. Fighter. Or if you need more space, prefer to go a little bit more tanky or in high sec, Ocketer. Evil stare. That was peak. That was peak. It opened on the wrong browser, and I don't feel like showing stream, so I apologize. But yes.
Warp drive active.
You made a new server for stream?
Warp drive active.
Hell yeah. Get me in there. Sick. My buddy just found a fucking badass job opportunity.
Active.
The Dumb Cunt Juice Factory? Oh my. That's aggressive. I love it.
Warp drive active.
There it goes. Whew. It first loaded in and it was broken. Look at the rolls. That's fucking awesome. The rich Chinese factory. I love it.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
I love it, Dana. I am a proud member.
Warp drive active.
As a black man. Yes. Am I a factory worker? Excellent. That's awesome. That's actually not the one I was looking for. I don't remember what the one I was looking for is named. Ah, here you go. Here's the longer one. I don't know if I like that one. That one's kind of gross.
Warp drive active.
Just clean that up.
Warp drive active.
I think that's how I had it before. I like that better. I think these are my drones. What the hell? These are my drones. These are my drones from when I died earlier. Just had a crazy missed opportunity. Should have put the eggs with hash browns on tortilla. Damn. That sounds really gas. Get your ass back to the ship. Sit there and take damage, you bitch ass drone. He bought us a proc so we can do some mining. Help out the corporation or something. Hello, B. What are you doing?
Warp drive active.
Hmm. 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 Easy grindage. As long as we don't get snuck up on again. If we do that, then we're just gonna have to go make some money on the alts till I can afford to buy another Ishtar, I guess. I mean, we got the Drake. We can make something happen with the Drake. Forgot about that. Hmm. It's back home. Very nice. Oh shit. No, he's taking damage. hell yeah. What time is it? 10 o'clock. Yeah. That was the last box.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Docking request accepted.
All right, y'all. I am going to go ahead and call it there. I'm getting tired. It is my bedtime. So I will catch you tomorrow. I hope you have a good day. Stay out of trouble. Dana, good luck with your laptop. I will work on your build, and we will see. I'll play with some numbers and then see what I can come up with on that website. We'll play with it together. So I bid you adieu until tomorrow. Pip pip, cheerio, fish and chips, all that good shit. Love, love, love.